Welcome back to the channel, y'all. Thanks for watching. The Air Force One, the most iconic shoe of our time. It will forever be a staple in our culture. Um, this shoe it comes in a low, a mid, and a high top. But yeah, it's the classic silhouette, the classic Air Force One. This to me is maybe the most comfortable shoe that that when it comes to the Nike Air Force One, the lows is to me the best and most comfortable shoe. One thing that did stand out to me when I saw these shoes for the first time is that this medallion on it, the medallion lace lock is you're able to remove it, and that was one thing that I noticed that was real cool about the shoe. Another thing that I noticed about the shoes that stood out when I first saw it for the first time is that it had air at the bottom of it. So I thought that was real cool. So yeah, this has this shoe right here has uphold the test of time. It will forever be a staple in our community. Yeah, let's get right into it. All right, y'all, let's get into it. The iconic Air Force One, made by this guy right here. His name is let's see if I can say it, Bruce Kilgore. Yeah, Bruce Kilgore designed this shoe in 1981. I don't think it hit production until 1982. It's a funny fact about this guy right here. When he first created the shoe, he didn't even know when it went into production. I think that was in 1985. Maybe he was in Tokyo at a production factory, and he didn't know that it was still being produced. He didn't know the shoe was so popular as it is to this day. He thought it was just a one time thing where we're gonna make it and that's it. But there was a high demand for the shoe, high demand that they started making other colorways for the shoe that made it more popular than what it is today, with a blue Nike check, a white Nike check. I think the most iconic of them all is for me seeing what's his name, used to play for the yeah, Rasheed Wallace used to play in the Air Force Ones. I think that's how I found out about the Air Force Ones. And Rasheed made them just as popular as everything. It's just an iconic thing to see. Another thing is he had different colorways of this shoe. Rasheed Wallace had like a blue pair, like you see right now. He had a blue pair. I think these are called the Crimson Blue. These are the Crimson Blue NYCs or something like that. The Knicks colorway. It's like a rare shoe to get. Another ones was the was it the it was another one that was real popular. But yeah, he got this idea right here because of this because of the what do you call this airplane? The United States is called Air Force One. This is how he came up with the name Air Force One right here is by seeing this Boeing jet right here. That's what gave him the name of Air Force One. That's where he got the name from. And this is why I say this shoe is as popular as it is because you can do so many things with this shoe. Virgil, rest in peace, Virgil. He did so many things with this shoe. It's insane. This is Virgil right here, and he did some things with this shoe, man. He started putting on. He started. Well, he first collabed with with Nike. Uh, Before he went to later on uh, do collaborations with Louis Vuitton. But yeah, definitely Virgil has done a lot of stuff, man, when it comes to this Nike stuff, man. Let's see if we can find some more shoes of Virgil's. Oh yeah, another one of those shoes. Was the I'm not sure what this was right here, but this is another Air Force One. Like I said, it was so many things to do. It was just so many things to do with Air Force Ones. This is like a tribute to the post office workers, which is really which was a really clean silhouette. I don't know if they got released here in the states or not, but those are really nice. Let's get off into Dame Dash and them, man. Dame Dash and them, they really made a big staple putting this shoe on that map right here. It was a Dame Dash, you know, Jay Z. Jay Z was another one that they really did good putting these shoes on the map. But yeah, these shoes are just these are the shoes that are just most. These shoes will never, they won't ever fade away. They will always forever be around. Like those these shoes right here, and that's why they made number one. These shoes will forever be around, man. Here's Rashid again in the Air Force Ones. This is the all green pair. Yeah, I remember being a young boy, man, seeing seeing Rashid in these, and everybody at school had the Air Force Ones strap on them. I was like, what are those? He like, these are the highs. Like the highs. Like, yeah, these are the highs. And when I used to watch basketball, I used to kind of look for this guy and be like, man, what kind of shoes does he have on? Yeah, so it was real cool. So yeah, Virgil, like I said, Virgil did his thing with these, man. He did his thing with these off whites. Real nice shoe. I think these are the MCA blues. Real nice silhouette. Another ones was the these are the university golds. Yeah, I think he specially made these for LeBron. I think this year right here, while Virgil was still here, I don't know if everybody knows the story, but somebody wrote "nigger" on LeBron James' house. So Virgil made a special pair of shoes for him, which was this gold pair right here. The gold, I think it kind of transcends from him being at Cleveland at the time. That's why you got the gold sneaker. But yeah, man, these are the these are the Air Force Ones. Real nice silhouette, man. Real nice. All right, y'all. Let's move on to the next shoe, y'all. So yeah, this is the Nike Cortez. This was the first track shoe ever released by Nike. It got released in 1972. Um, but it was a success from the Nike company. That it was the first design. The co-founder was Bill Bowerman, and they was aiming to produce like a durable running shoe for distance training, road training. Um, the Cortez was released in 1972 during those Olympics around that time, and it gained a lot of traction. A lot of people, it got a lot of eyes, and a lot of people saw this shoe. We'll look at some pictures of some people wearing the shoes real quick. But yeah, they continue they continue to this day to use this shoe. Well, I think what happened was the Nike Cortez was created by Bill Bowerman and one of his colleagues named Phil Knight. They first met in like 1957. Bowerman was a track. I think it was a track and field coach for the University of Oregon, and Knight was he was competing in Bowerman on Bowerman's team on his team. So the two friends they became like business partners, and soon after that, Knight bought distribution rights from the Asics, and that's when they started looking at the brand to see if they can change it, how they can change it and shape it into a Nike shoe. The ASIC athletic shoe, that's a Japanese brand, but it was made for the USA. So the initial name for the shoes, the ASIC shoes, was Blue Ribbons. It was like Blue Ribbon Sports. But Nike later changed it in 1972. Yeah, so let's look at some of these iconic shoes, man. So here we go. We got a silhouette of them right here. Young lady in the Cortezes. This is maybe the a real. This is a real big one. This is Whitney Houston with her Cortezes on. Real nice look. That's a clean jumpsuit she got on too. That USA. Boy, if I had one of them juices, well, if they came out with one of them juices right there, they'll sell out. Real talk. Another one. Let's see if I can get this on the screen. See if we can see. Look at some more pictures. Oh, we got Kung Fu Kenny. Kung Fu Kenny with some of those Cortezes on. Oh, this is what is this movie? I'm from Savannah too. I can't remember the name of this movie. This is Forrest Gump. Yeah, Forrest Gump. He I don't know if y'all ever seen Forrest Gump. But uh it came out what year did Forrest Gump come out? Hey Siri, what year did Forrest Gump come out? Okay, yeah. Forrest Gump was released July 6th, 1994. This is when he ran across the United States of America. Real iconic movie. That film was shot in my hometown, Savannah, Georgia, to be exact. And we got Easy E. We got Easy E with the Nike Cortez shoes on. Real smooth, real smooth. Let's see who else we can get. Let's see who else we get. I think that's everybody. Yeah, it was just a real big iconic shoe. It's one of those shoes that it's not going away, and just like Air Force Ones and a lot of other shoes, these shoes uh like people say, everything that's old comes back to new. Just like bell bottoms. Bell bottoms used to be a thing. Bell bottoms is coming back. So just like these shoes, that's why I picked this shoe right here at my number two pick. Because Nike Cortez is just it's like Air Force Ones. These shoes been around for decades. The Nike Cortez been around since the '60s. Maybe I think they was first released in. Let me look it up real quick. Hey Siri, when was the Nike Cortez released? Yeah, the Nike Cortez came out in 1972. This is a shoe right now. You can go to the store or go online and order it right now. So yeah, these shoes, man, these shoes have been around forever. All right, so now that we got that out the way, let's move on to our next shoe. All right, y'all, next shoe is Foamposite One. or some people call it the penny one. This is a classic silhouette, and this is why I put this in my top three. Nice shoe. This is the 2024 pair. I remember seeing these in eighth grade. Somebody had these on, and these things, the blue is so bright that you can see it from like a mile away. And I remember going through middle school saying, "Man, what the heck? What are those?" And like my colorway of my school was yellow and blue, so when these jumped off, a lot of people started getting these shoes. But yeah, the penny one is the top three. Let's go. All right. Next shoe up is the penny one. The penny one came out 25 years ago. This is an iconic shoe to me. This shoe is a staple, will forever be a staple in the community. Um, a lot of people wore these shoes. I think the first person that I saw wearing these shoes, it wasn't even Penny. It was Mike Bibby. He was a point guard. I don't know Bibby. Did Bibby play for the? I don't know. Bibby played for UConn. I'm not sure. Let's pull up a picture of Bibby real quick. So yeah, this is Bibby right here. Let me get this one off the screen. All right, yeah, there's Penny Hardaway in the blue Foamposites, but yeah, I think Mike Bibby was the first player that I've ever seen wear these. Yeah, and this shoe right here was made with real advanced technology. Like even when you got these shoes in hand, you can tell these were not like these were not like every other shoe. I think there was a special molding they had to pour in to make this blue shoe. The molding, the reason those shoes were so expensive because the molding they had to make a molding for it. If you wanted a size 8, if you wanted a size 9, they had to make a special chamber. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. They had to make a special chamber for these shoes. I don't know if y'all can see this. There's the chamber right there where they had to make these shoes. So for each shoe, if you wanted a small baby shoe of Foamposites, or so, in these machines will cost anywhere from $2,000 to $3,000 just to mass produce that one size. So yeah, this is most to me most the most iconic shoe ever. They use, I think it was polyurethane to make these shoes to make the shoe. They was trying to make a shoe to mold your foot. So I don't know if anybody knows this, but whenever you wear the foam posit, if you keep wearing it after time, the shoe does form to your fitting, to your shoe. So it'll get comfortable after a while. I know sometimes when you first get them, they're kind of like clunkers. You can hear them real loud, but these shoes right here has made it a long way. Yeah, the foam posit was primarily used just for basketball sneakers. I think there was some times where there were some mock-ups that came. Let's see if I show you any mock-ups. Da, 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 da. And I cannot find any mock-ups. But yeah, it says so. According to Wikipedia, the Nike Air Foam Posit was a popular sneaker that often collected sneakerheads. The Foam Posit one was first released in 1997. It was designed by Eric Abar. I think A-Bar designed a lot of Penny Hardaway shoes, but this one right here, well, I don't think a lot of people know Penny for this shoe right here. They kind of know him. They know Eric A-Bar for making the other Penny Hardaway shoes, but this is one of the shoes that stuck out to me, and it's not going nowhere. It's one of those shoes where they have the molding now, and they can constantly make whatever they want to make on this shoe. It says the Air Foamposite was created by pouring polyurethane into a mold wrap around your foot. So yeah, see if I can get this off the screen. So yeah, there's yeah, these shoes came in lots of lots of silhouettes. These were really popular. These are the Galaxies. Um, I'm not sure what year. I think the Galaxies came out in the 2000s. But these, if you got a pair of these, kudos to you because these shoes right here were really hard to get. Really hard to get. They sold for a nifty price only because, yeah, I think you can probably get them online now for maybe a cool 2000. But they didn't make a whole lot of these shoes right here. That's why they sold for so much. I think they're supposed to be re-releasing in 2005. Not sure about that. Don't hold me to that. I am not sure about that one. But yeah, it was just a dope colorway. This is was the these were we call them the Scottie Pippins where we're from because the shoe was originally he made these shoe originally for Scottie Pippen. It just so happened Penny saw the silhouette which didn't look nothing like this, and they end up making the shoe for him. So that was really cool. Some really cool fun facts right there. Yeah, and these shoes right here, these shoes right here were really these just was some nice shoes, man. These were just some nice shoes. The technology, like I said, Eric Abar led the development of Foamposite with a lot of experiments with the advanced product. Because as you can see, this is not just leather like your normal. There's no air cushion. There's no air pocket. You have a foam. I mean, not a foam. You have a carbon plate down here with a outsole, that was really tough for them to make. I don't have any mock-ups of this shoe, but this was just a beautiful shoe, and it comes in at number 3 on my list. These are just some more silhouettes that you probably seen up above right here. You got the pine greens, and below down there, I think those were called I think they were called I'm not sure what those are called. You had a lot of people from DC, the DC area, that's kind of like their staple now. Phone posits, you see somebody with some phone posits on, you be like, hey, you are you from DC? You know what I'm saying? But the phone posit technology, it was just convincing for Nike to keep on making these. Plus, with them still having the molding, you know, they can still make these to this day. I'm sorry, the molding on this was $750,000 for the molding on those. Yeah, so Nike also had to figure out a new way to fix the upper sole. The solution ended up being like 5 times stronger than the previous methods, and they formed Nike would construct other sneakers just like this one. So Nike foam posite these launched in 1997. It was through two basketball sneakers, the AirPods One and the AirPods One Pros. So the AirPods One Pros had the Nike check on it. The AirPods One did not have Nike check. So that was the difference between uh, both shoes. That the Pros had a swoosh and the AirPods One didn't. The Pros was, like I said, made for Scottie Pippen. And they had him in mind instead of playing Hardaway. But instantly, when the shoe was informed, when the shoe was informally shown him during the meeting with Nike, like I said, Penny saw him, and Penny was like, "Yeah, I want to wear those." That's where it's like, if you had it in his hand, Nike obliged by putting Hardaway. They put the 1 cent on the back of that shoe, so you'll know that that logo was connected to Penny Hardaway. And back in those days, they called the Penny Hardaways, we call them the Royal Blues. Um, Another fun fact is that back in the day, they had these commercials of Penny Hardaway. I might have to pull some up for you. They had these commercials of Penny Hardaway. There was a small Penny Hardaway, like a little doll, and the little doll was the voiceover was done by Chris Rock. So when you was growing up, you see commercials of Penny Hardaway, and you'll see the doll, and that was like a real big commercial back in the day. But the Magic uniform, that's why the royal blue comes from. But it drew a lot of attention in the league. So I think one day Penny Hardaway ended up getting a Sharpie and tried to make the shoe black. And I think there's photos online about it, but the shoe drew so much attention that Penny Hardaway actually tried to make the shoe black instead of this bright blue, because Orlando Magic was royal blue, their jersey was royal blue. So he got a Sharpie, asked somebody for a Sharpie, and where there's like flames inside the shoe, he tried to make it black so it wouldn't be so it wouldn't stand out so much. That's why these are at my number three, because the just the story behind these shoes and who they was intended to was who they was intended for, and it ended up being, it was supposed to go to Pippen, but Penny ended up seeing it. Just the story behind these shoes will forever be an iconic shoe for me. I think right after the Penny ones, the Penny twos came, and then his third model was the Penny threes. I think the Penny threes end up having like some type of foam posit material on it also. But his signature line will grow to include four Penny models. But today is the Air Posit one, and that's why I chose this shoe. The Like I said, Mike Bibby was the first person that I seen wearing this. Mike Bibby was the first person I seen wearing this shoe. Mike Bibby played for Arizona, I think, at the time. That was the 1997 NAAC championship. But yeah, it was just cool to see the hindsight of it. Is one didn't sell very well in the initial run because of the price cost. So they didn't, when they first came out, they didn't do very good. But the retail price for the shoe was $180 back in the day, but somehow it crept going up to $30 more. And just like the Air Jordans that came out in 1997, it seemed like they was in competition with the penny shoe. So as the penny shoes debuted at 180, you would have Jordans coming in at 140, 150, and so on and so on. So Nike continued to create more models featuring posits. Let's see if I can bring some up for you. So these are some more foam posits that came out. Like I said, you had so much stuff you can do with these. It was just insane. But the Royals was the Royal Blue is the original colorway, like I showed you earlier. That is the original colorway. It is what you call a retro. is a retro. So shoes like this are not retros. The Foamposite One, the Royal Blues, that is the original colorway for that shoe. So fun facts about the Nike Foamposite is that they released a total posit in 1998. It was called like a flight posit. I think it came in 1998 or 1999. So that's real cool, man. Some good fun facts about the Air pennies. Let's see if I can find one more picture of them real quick. Yep. So coming at number three. My number three is the Foamposite One. It's the Royal Blues. Next up, let's go to the next shoe. Let's go to the next shoe, y'all. All right, next shoe up, y'all, is the Air Tempo, the Nike More Uptempo. This is a shoe that was released back in 1996. It was real popular, became real popular because it had the air real big on the side. I think they became even popular when Will Smith was wearing them in his TV show. And we known it was a shoe that came out for Scottie Pippen. It was a shoe made for Scottie Pippen. I think during that playoff games, 1996 run with the Bulls, a lot of the Chicago Bulls had the all black and white pair on. This is just a new release that I picked up because I wasn't able to get none of the pairs in the past. So yeah, let's take a look at the Nike Air Tempo More. The reason I love this shoe right here, and it's stood up for a long time. I don't think it's going anywhere, but I love these air pockets at the bottom of it, man. I just love that, man. See that? And it goes all the way around the shoe. That's just so dope to me. It's man, when I was a little kid, if I had shoes like this, I would bust the air bubble, get a needle and bust the air bubble just to see if it really had air in it. I don't know why, but it's just a cool shoe to have in hand and to look at the aesthetics of it, the upper, the midsole, the toe box with the Nike check on it, man. It's just a dope shoe. So like, yeah, let's get into this. Let's get into these Scottie Pippen Air Nike Moors. All right, we got the Nike Air Temple Moors. Dope silhouette, man. Like I said, this shoe was released back in 1996. Became real popular because it had the air real big on the side of it. It was a shoe worn by Scottie Pippen. I think he wore these in the 1996 Olympics. This is the all white pair, real dope silhouette. I wasn't able to get those, man. Real quick story though, man. I had this Caucasian friend that had he had all the shoes, man. He had all the shoes, and he had a pair of these. And I said, man, those are nice, man. He was like, man, you can wear them to school if you want to. I was like, say what? He like, man, you can wear them to school. Man, I wore them. Man, when I say those are the most comfortable Air Max shoe, man, those things are so comfortable, man. Those are some comfortable shoes, man. But yeah, I'm not sure who made them. I'm not sure who made them, but yeah, it was designed for a performance hoop shoe with a foam midsole. The Air Max units added a lot of weight to the shoe. Like I said, it was a very cushioning and comfortable shoe. It even had elastic straps where you strap up the shoelaces that just made it a snug fit. Just a real dope shoe, man. And this is my number 4. This is my number 4 shoe, the Nike Air More Uptempos. Yep, it's coming in at number 4 because I don't think this shoe. I don't think this shoe will. I don't think it's going anywhere. I think these shoes will keep coming out, even if production slows down or people stop buying these. They have, they have, they have grown through the test of time. Like I said, this shoe was released in 1996. This is 2025. You can go out to the store right now and buy these shoes. So yeah, this is my number 4 pick. These Nike Uptempo Moors. The reason I think these are not going away, these are the Scottie Pippen ones, they're not going anywhere because they're constantly making new colors for these shoes. Just like Jordans, people won't ever stop buying Jordans because they're going to constantly either bring out an old colorway, just like these retro Pippins right here. And these are nice, man. These are nice. Like these retro Pippins right here. Like if they brought these out, if they announced that they was bringing these out this year, they would almost sell out. You know, they're not sitting on the shelf long, man. So yeah, I think this is a Pippin that's supposed to be releasing maybe sometime this year. The all red ones right here that you see that I have on screen. This is instead of putting air, they put shy because of the Scottie Pippen being playing for the Chicago Bulls. So yeah, it's a real cool dope shoe. This is the iconic photo of Pippen playing them and them in the Olympics right there. So that's real dope. I wasn't able to get these Olympic pairs. These pairs most of the time always sell out. They always sell out. Like when these hit the shelves, they are flying off the shelf, and they had a nice price tag on them. I think these reselling these they sell for like 190, maybe. Yeah, I think like 190. So you're talking about $200 for maybe an all white shoe, or like this black pair right here. The black pair was real popular. A lot of people really go after these pairs right here because they're more easier to keep intact. But yeah, those are my number 4 pick for those Nike. This is my top 4th pick of Nike Air shoes for my for 2025. These shoes have held up through the years. They held up pretty good, pretty darn good. All right, y'all gonna love this next pick, and let's get right into it. All right, next up, y'all, we got the Jordan 3s. Jordan 3 is the last, but the most iconic pick. I have the Jordan 3 green glows. And this is coming in at number 3 because somehow these have tested time. These shoes right here have been around for a long time, and I don't think they're going anywhere. They're constantly making shoes, different colorways for this shoe. Matter of fact, they got a Valentine's pink and red silhouette coming out in about 2 weeks. But yeah, these shoes, this is the very popular shoe design made by Tinker Hatfield. Before he made these, he made the Air Max 1s. That's why you see this air bubble here at the bottom. So yeah, this is my number 5 pick, the Jordan 3s. Let's get into it. All right, now next up, y'all, is the Air Jordan 3.
This debut of the Jumpman logo brand was reintroduced by Jordan, the Jordan 3, in the true blue colorway as an international only release in 2009. On February 15, 2020, the black and red cement version was released in celebration of Chicago, Illinois, hosting the 2020 NBA All Star Game. That was the first time the black and red cements was hosted in the All Star Game. We'll look at some photos here in a minute. The brand also debuted Chicago's exclusive version of the colorway. This pair features the Nike Shy branding on the heel, replacing the traditional Nike Air branding. Let's look at some of these photos, y'all. So this is the Jordan 3. This is my top 5 Nike shoes of all time. That's Kid and Play with the cements on, clean pair of cements on. Nice shoe, man. Perfect. Threes. I didn't like threes up until I got older because I guess when I was seeing them on people, they looked real fat and bulky. Didn't like the way they looked, but they grew on me after the fact, especially it being OG pair of shoes. It was an OG pair. Like they was game worn. This is also a pair of shoes that was also designed by Tinker. That's why you see the air unit in the back for cushion. And these shoes right here, this was a shoe that was well put together, man. These shoes are well put together. This is Tinker Hatfield. I think this was his maybe fourth shoe, but Tinker Hatfield, his Air Jordan 3 is the iconic sneaker that played a significant role in keeping Michael Jordan around. So after that, Nike, after the departure of the Air Jordan designer Peter Moore, Tinker Hatfield worked close with Jordan in a collaboration to create a modern, lightweight shoe that would meet his needs on the basketball court. So this kind of was the pivotal point where Jordan's like, man, if y'all don't get it together, I'm getting out of here. These shoes is not comfortable. So the results was a revolutionary sneaker with an innovation design and a lasting impact on the sneaker world forever. Like this shoe, I don't see this shoe going anywhere. This shoe will be around. It's already been around for a decade. So, but yeah, the Air Jordan 3 was the first mid-cut basketball shoe ever created, featuring this exposed heel unit in the back. This debut of Nike's visible air technology was monumental. Hatfield also introduced the iconic Jumpman logo on the tongue, which we've never seen that before. It was synonymous with the Nike Air Jordan brand today and the Nike Air Jordan 3, but it remains the highly sought after sneaker ever. Now, if you go to the stores, this is a shoe that you can actually buy today. If you go to the stores, because of the high demand for sneakers, and it used to be a problem going to but particularly this sneaker right here, it used to be a problem. You used to be in line. You used to have to wait. Employees would buy all the shoes, or bots would buy all the shoes. So now you're actually able to go to the store right now and purchase this store. You know, it's not going to be sold out. Jordan are making these shoes in the masses now, which is great. It took us a long time to get here, I tell you. Even in middle school, with the price point being so high, with the threat being so high of a high demand of people wanting the sneakers, standing in the line to have to wait on sneakers, even when you already been in line for hours getting the sneakers, actually getting into the store to see if the sneaker they have your size. They say, "Oh, we don't have that size anymore. Do you want to take a size 11?" You'd be like, "No, I don't. I'm not going to grow bigger." Or they'd be like, "Well, we have a 9.5." Well, my foot is not going to grow any smaller. So yeah, shout out to Nike. They're doing a real big deal now where it's not as hard as it used to be to get these shoes. But this Nike Air Jordan Retro 3 was It got a lot of exposure in the 1988 dunk contest. That was a dunk contest against what's his name? Dominique Wilkins. Yeah, we'll take a look at that real quick. But yeah, this special release pays tribute to Michael Jordan, his iconic free throw line dunk during the 1988 Slam Dunk Contest. This online sneaker was released time drop at 3:51 to be exact. The moment MJ won the contest, the AJ3 features a design inspired by the original Jordan 3 worn by Jordan himself during the contest. So these shoes that you're seeing are actually worn. This whole concept was worn by Jordan. So yeah, here's the dunk contest. This is the contest where he won the contest in 1988 against Dominique Wilkins. There was a lot of other greats out there. We'll look at the video. There.
Call that special. Everybody in the stands flashing a 10. They had him up before he got there. Get that flair to it. You got to do something a little bit special, and I like that one by Clyde. Well, that'll draw a high score. I can tell you that right now.
Pulled out all stops on that one with a 360 and a two-hand hammer over the top.
Needs 41 points on this to be first in this first round. He'll get more than 41.
Clyde needs to do something special here. Again, it's a power windmill type of dunk.
Oh, now that's a 360 with just a little authority, folks.
Mission control, ready for launch.
That brought Dominique to his feet. And a 50 for Michael Jordan on his first dunk of the semifinal round. Oh, mercy.
That was a tremendous effort by Dominique Wilkins. It's nothing new, but again, it's spectacular and it's front of the home crowd. Here's a 360.
Oh!
Well, the heat is on, Rick. With that one, the judges are going to have to respond with a good score.
That may have closed the door.
That was a very impressive dunk.
So the two finalists will be previous champions, the defending champion Michael Jordan with 145 points in the semifinal round, and Dominique Wilkins with 143 points in the semifinals. And this is what the crowd's been waiting for. From high above the rim. High above the rim. And the perfect score of 50.
Be hard not to give him 50 on that one, Steve. That was impressive. That time he did the two-hander double clutch.
He got a 50. Ooh, they were impressed enough to give him a 50. Looked like a figure 8 with the double clutch. A 47 was awarded on that dunk. Oh, that was powerful. And the judges have awarded Dominique Wilkins a 45.
That's incredible.
Now for Michael Jordan, here's the story. Wilkins finishes with 145. Michael Jordan needs a 48 to tie, a 49 to win.
Creativity and imagination is the key. Plus, he's got to make the dunk.
Well, the crowd lets you know what they think of it. Now we will wait for the judges. A 48 ties, a 49 wins. They gave him a 50. They gave Jordan a 50. He defends his championship.
But yeah, this shoe is forever. This is my top 5. Real nice sneaker, man. There's that Kobe. You got Kobe in the Jordan 3s. Like Jordans in some, I don't know if those are 17s. But yeah, Kobe with the true blues on. Rest in peace, Kobe. Rest in peace, Kobe. We miss you, Kobe, and we love you. Scottie Pippen with the Scottie Pippen with the threes on, and a lot of rappers really made this shoe jump off more too, as you saw people like Jay-Z with them on, people like Nelly, um, people like DJ Khaled. DJ Khaled has a lot of money invested into these sneakers. He has a lot of money invested in these sneakers. Yeah, he has maybe well over 300,000 sneakers. Yeah, 300. Yeah, he's insane with it. And he did a couple collabs. DJ Khaled did a couple collabs of friends and family pairs, and Nike's specially made shoes just for him. So these shoes right here will forever be a staple in our community, man. These shoes will forever be here. The Jordan 3s. Like Nas with a pair of Jordan 3s on. Is that a Playboy with the Roger Rabbit lady? All right, sorry about that, y'all. But yeah, Wayne with the iconic 3s on. Nice. Oh yeah, back in the day, Spike Lee did a lot of commercials with Jordan, with mostly all his shoes, maybe I would say 1 through 4, no, 1 through 6. 1 through 6, Spike Lee produced and directed a lot of his commercials when it came to the Nike Air Jordans. Yeah, there's the king himself in the Jordan 3s. I know, man, it's so cool. They are one of the most sought after shoes. Just a nice silhouette. You look at them now, and they're amazing to look at on feet. I think these are some colorways that might be coming out this year. I'm not sure. I think they're coming out with like a Looney Tunes silhouette.